Hey, what is up there guys, this is Cobb, and in this quick here video, I want to borrow a highlight from stream and use that to supplement talking about something that could either make or break Dragonflight PvP. At least for me, I'm really excited for ranked solo shuffles. The primary reason being that ranked rewards and things like titles and rank 1 status and all of that shit in rated solo shuffles is decided on a spec basis, right? So even if you're maining something like Frost DK, and Frost DK is absolutely garbage, right? And the average rating of a Frost DK in solo shuffle is like 1300. You being like a 1400 rated Frost DK is pushing rank 1, you know? I think that that's actually great. It gives underrepresented specs of all types a chance to be represented on the ladder and test their skill against other people who are also playing the same spec as they are. Yeah, I think it's fucking great. I'm really excited for it. However, there are some pitfalls to ranked solo shuffle, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this here video. In the stream recently, I was playing a ranked solo shuffle. We got like 4 or 5 rounds in, and then somebody left, and we didn't get any rating. So I hate that shit, and I know that there are some consequences in place to deal with leavers that Blizzard are looking to introduce. However, there is no compensation to the people who did not leave the arena, and you can effectively end up wasting your time. So we've got a blue post here from Blizzard that talks about this a little bit more, right? Thank you for your continued feedback on rated solo shuffle. As mentioned in the original post, we want to disincentivize players from leaving their match, punish them appropriately, and have minimal impact on players who did not leave. Okay, lovely, juicy, sweet, sick, all well and good. After an update we intend to make next week, players who leave rated solo shuffle matches will now lose personal rating equivalent to losing all 6 rounds within a match, while the remaining players will not have a change in their rating. They're going to say, additionally, we will increase the duration of deserter penalties on repeat leavers. Okay, fine, lovely, sweet, sick. I don't feel like this is quite enough, but you know what? It's a start. I just don't appreciate sitting in like a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute queue to get into a rated solo shuffle game and then playing 5 rounds, and then right before the last round begins, some twat leaves and it just fucks up the game for 5 other people. But there you go, okay? And that's the part that I really want to draw attention to. Remaining players will not have a change in their rating. So yeah, even if you played like 4 or 5 rounds and you've won all of them, it just takes one guy to tilt out, leave right before the last game. If he's already lost 5 rounds, then he leaves. Why does he care if he leaves before the last one? He's probably about to lose that anyway, and then nobody gets any rating. I talked about it a little bit on stream. This was my experiences so far. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. I think that there needs to be some kind of compensation for the people who were walked out on in these arenas. But there you go, man. Fuck it. Cue the highlight. Let me know what you guys think. The mage is getting absolutely one-shotted. Man, these are a fiesta with the tank. And Guardian does real damage, right? Let me check this. Oh no! What is going on? Blizzard, what have you done? The Guardian is quadruple. He's outdamaged everybody combined twice over already. Oh my god. So whoever's with the Guardian is just gonna win, right? I mean, holy shit. Well, get him. Many portals. Just the quickest way to do damage. Oh! Finish him! What? Okay, the Guardian soloed the mage. No cooldowns left, Demon Hunter. They just left. Oh my god, dude. Rating unchanged? What bullshit is this? So why don't I get my fucking win? Why don't I get my 2 round wins? That's ridiculous. What the fuck? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all, man. Yeah, the person who left loses rating, right? They like rage quit and lose rating. But so what if they lose all 5 rounds in a row, chilled out and leave the game, and I won all 5 rounds, I get no rating for that? Even though there's only 1 round left? That ain't right, man. That ain't right. I shouldn't get the full amount. But I should at least get like 50% of the would be points or rating, right? Surely to God. I don't like that, man. Oh, I'm more foreseeing myself not liking that in the future when the rating matters, you know? Like, oh my god. Because the thing is, man, if someone loses like 5 rounds in a row, they might just say, well, fuck it, I'm gonna lose this next one anyway. so fuck this, I'm just gonna leave, right? So they leave, and then everyone else's rating is unchanged because that guy left and tilted out because he thought he was going to lose the last one anyway. Because people will do that, by the way. Like, people get really, really salty if they lose a few in a row. So if they lose like 4 or 5 in a row, why do they care if they leave and the last one gets counted as a loss? You know? Why would they care, you know? That's what I'm saying, dude. Punishment for leavers needs to be fucking piece of gear deleted from their character, man. I didn't give a shit. Make it absolutely brutal. Obviously, I'm kidding with that, but either that or they need to figure out a way that people actually do get some rating change, even if there's a lever. Oh, God. At the moment, they don't lose anything, but the penalty for leaving a Dragonflight will be the equivalent of losing 6 rounds, so like minus 300 rating. Yeah, I understand that's going to be the system, but my problem with that is if someone's lost like 4 or 5 rounds in a row, what's stopping them from saying, well, fuck it, I'm going to lose the next one, I'm just going to leave. So then they leave, and then everyone's rating is unchanged. Like every other player's rating is unchanged, you know, even though they just fought like 5 like hard-won rounds, you know, for example. That's crazy, man. They can't let that shit. They can't let that shit happen like that, man. Because it's good that, I swear to God, that's going to be like 1 in 4, 1 in 5 solo shuffle games. Especially like the middle ratings where people don't quite care as much and are willing to leave and just take the loss. Like, that's going to be a big issue, man. But yeah, I think that the punishments for the AFK player honestly are fine, I guess. Like I say, my concern is somebody getting tilted out of their mind. Like, okay, let's use this as a thought experiment, right? So you're in solo shuffle, there's 6 rounds to be played. You're 4 rounds in, and the Demon Hunter is doing really, really badly, right? So the Demon Hunter's, he's lost all 4 rounds. Whatever team he's on, he loses. Maybe he's a little bit undergeared. Maybe he's new to Demon Hunter. Either which way, he's not a happy guy, right? He's lost 4 rounds so far. Then what happens? The mage who's on his team says, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to play with this guy? Fucking brainless Demon Hunter, man. Just fucking learn to play your class, dude. You're gonna lose us this round. You know what the Demon Hunter's gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna lose this round? How many of you won, mage? You've won 3? It would be a fucking shame if I was to leave, wouldn't it? Oh, whoops. Looks like you're not getting any rating. Clicks leave arena. And then the mage gets no fucking rating, and the other 4 players who didn't say shit also get no rating. Because one dickhead got fucking tilted and raged at the guy who wasn't doing well, and the guy who wasn't doing well got upset and left the arena to fuck over the mage. That's not unrealistic at all, man. Like, that shit is gonna happen, you know? I feel like 50% of solo shuffles, there's people raging. There's people getting upset. Even though it makes no sense, because if they think that somebody's bad, then they're also going to play against them 3 times. So shouldn't they just win all those 3 rounds, you know? I don't know, man. I think that people, if there's a lever, like the people who've played like 4 or 5 rounds, you know, and didn't leave, and we're just playing the game, like surely they should still at least get like 50% of the rating that they would have gained or lost, you know? I think that just makes sense. That would be a big fatal flaw though with rated solo shuffle. Again, I don't think it'll happen much at the higher ratings, but if you're playing between like 1300 and 1700 or something, that's like the platinum elo, I guess. Or like 1300 and 1800 or something. That's like the gold to platinum elo in most other games, you know? And take like Overwatch, for example. The gold and platinum elos are like notorious for being extremely fucking toxic. And having levers and griefers and stuff like that. And that shit translates to pretty much every other PvP game as far as I can tell. And I think that'll be a big issue, man. If they make it so that someone who's raging can deny his teammates from getting rating, you know, because he tilts out. That should be totally exploited, man. What's next? Everyone should get compensated because of matchmaking for the Guardian Druid in the lobby. But see, that's the beauty, right, of solo shuffle giving out. You get your solo shuffle rewards based on where you place on the ladder, based on your spec compared to other people who are also playing your spec, you know? So it's like, yeah, let's say that, you know, the average rating for a Guardian Druid is fucking 2700 because they're just so broken and they're just one-shotting everybody. Then they're not going to be my fucking rating as destro, you know? Like, the average destro rating might be about like 2k, which is like pretty balanced for an average rating, you know? There's going to be guys who push up really, really high. There's going to be guys who are stuck at 1200, 1300, whatever. Probably me. And that's fine, you know? Like, as long as the playing field is level between the specs, in terms of how seasonal rewards are decided, then we're good. You know, we're good. If the highest rated destro lock in Europe is 1800, and I'm like 1650, I'll be pretty happy with that rating, you know? I'll be like, fuck yeah, man, 1650 rated destro lock in solo shuffle, let's go, you know? Because the spec is so terrible. Which, by the way, I don't think that's the case. Like, I think that destro is going to be good in Dragonflight, but I love the way that they're doing that. They just got to watch out for these, like, obvious pitfalls, like leavers leaving the game and ending the game, and then nobody getting any rating is going to be a big problem in those more, like toxic brackets where everyone's just blaming their teammates, even though they're the difference maker every round, you know, so it makes no real sense, but you know what people are like, right? So I'm very optimistic for Solo Shuffle, man. I think it's going to be great. As long as they iron out stuff like this. I'm excited, though. I'm excited, man. There you go.